easy score.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Exum kicks to McLemore. Milwaukee the rebound. And it's Drummond missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Dunleavy. Cannon from long range. And that one's good. Cannon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And so here is Chicago after Dante Exum's miss. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter, and he gets it to go.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Chicago leading. Here's Cannon. He dishes it to Carroll. Right side, Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Muhammad, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Maxio comes in for Dunleavy. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Russell. And it's Deontay Garrett in for Isaiah Cannon. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Dante Exum. And Muhammad kicks to Garrett. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Milwaukee trails by 3. Schroeder with the ball. Feeds to Davis. Pass to McLemore. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Dishes to Davis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carroll passes to Muhammad. And Maxio has it in the corner. Stolen by Gordon. And here's Schroeder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
1:02 left in the first. Maxio dishes to Garrett. Here's Stauskas. And again, Chicago, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Schroeder. Now here's McLemore. At the top of the key, Gordon. Clock at 4. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Arnett Moultries checked in for Chicago. Doug McDermott comes in for Damari Carroll. Milwaukee also making some changes. Noel's checked in for Gordon. Wiggins comes in for Anthony Davis. And Roten subbed in for McLemore. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Garrett kicks to Stauskas. And he gets the bucket. Stauskas has got his first points in this one. Milwaukee trails by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Kicks it to Nurkic. Wiggins inside the line. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Chicago leads by just 3. The second quarter coming up right after. We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Andre Drummond is out there at Nerlens Noel. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Roten in at the point. Milwaukee trails by 3. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Roten. 11 feet away, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Chicago making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Now Russell. There's the dish to Price. Back to Russell. And it's sent back by Drummond. Out to Price. Goes back up. They get it back. Dunleavy dishes to Powell. And finally they hit one. Powell's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Goes back up. It's deflected. Wiggins against Russell. He feeds it to Moultrie. He kicks it to Price. Pass to Powell. Russell inside. Covered by Wiggins.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The 10-footer. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The drive by Russell. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Dunleavy kicks to Price. Russell against Kid Gilchrist. Russell passes to Price. Back to Russell. There's the pick. Here's Dunleavy. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And Chicago leads by 5.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Changes for Chicago. Jason Maxiell's checked in for Powell. Aaron Gordon comes in for Moultrie. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Russell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Noel. Davis comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then McLemore, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Dante Exum in for Roten. Drummond a screen. Exum dishes to Drummond. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for. Damari Carroll's checked in for Chicago. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
"11 feet away, and it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. Here's Davis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Chicago. Stauskas comes in for Dunleavy. And Muhammad kicks to Stauskas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Now here's Exum. Guarded closely. Here's Nurkic. And Maxiell sends it back. Cannon kicks to Stauskas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dante Exum. For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Throw good, Stauskas. Deontay Garrett, he's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. And both free throws good for Stauskas.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the wing on the left. From deep, McLemore. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's Garrett. Now the feed to Maxiel. Stolen by Gordon. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. And the call will go against Jason Maxiel. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Schroeder's checked in. The pass to McLemore. Wide open. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 4th assist in this one.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Garrett, the pass to Gordon. He dishes it to McDermott. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray. And Chicago leads by 5.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Davis setting the pick for Exum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Adams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chicago leading by 3. Inside, here's Gordon. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Nurkic. No good with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That's good. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Davis. No luck. And that concludes the first half. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
A nice quarter for McLemore. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
We got Aaron Gordon. Cannon out there with Russell. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Dunleavy in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's McLemore. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Exum. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron. Chicago leading by 7. Cannon dishes to Dunleavy. Feeds it to Cannon. Carroll against Davis. To the middle. Here's Cannon. A beautiful reverse layup. Cannon's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Drummond powered down with both hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Drummond's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Outside, Russell dishes it to Cannon. There's the pick. Here's Carroll. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. And McLemore kicks to Exum. Here's Davis, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's on D'Angelo Russell. For Milwaukee, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Milwaukee making a switch here. Roten's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Cannon. He's got 5. Kicks it to Russell. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Here's Davis. Sweet little floater. Davis has got 10.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Roten. And Cannon gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now the dish to McLemore. Drummond sets the screen for McLemore. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Gordon. Outside Russell. Passes it to Dunleavy. Clock at 6. Here's Cannon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Looking at the game Cannon has been having, he has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Jason Maxiell's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And then for Milwaukee, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Anthony Davis. And Wiggins is subbed in for Ben McLemore. And that one's good. Roten.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
The drive by Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Chicago making a switch here. Price is checked in. Drummond with a screen on Price. Roten, the pass to Drummond. For Milwaukee, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Free throw, good, Drummond.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Chicago. And then for Milwaukee, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Gordon, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Tony Roten. And again, Chicago, no good. Milwaukee trails by 6. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Dunleavy's got 6.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Screen by Nurkic. Schroeder kicks to Drummond. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Dunleavy dishes to Carroll. He feeds it to Dunleavy. Cannot hit. Good D by Drummond. And the call will go against Jason Maxiell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Some changes for Chicago. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Maxiell. Moultrie comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Deontay Garrett in for Ronnie Price. Noel's checked in for Milwaukee. Adams comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Garrett, the pass to Carroll. Down low, here's Muhammad, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And he gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. Here's Moultrie, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that's it for the third.
Let's take them back.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Milwaukee trails by 5. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Tony Roden. Ben McLemore is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Exum, and it's Davis at the 5 down low.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Cannon kicks to Powell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Roten dishes to Exum. He kicks it to Roten. Gordon up on top. The feed to Exum. 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet. That one off the back iron and out.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Russell. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Cannon gets it to go. And Chicago leads by 12.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Jason Maxiel's checked in for Powell. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To end the run. Second shot opportunity. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Cannon. And that's 10 points for D'Angelo Russell. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Here's Maxiel. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Exum. Here's the floater. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. To the wing right side. Puts up the baby hook. The shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. The pass to Exum. They set the screen. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Russell. McLemore, the pass to Davis. Shot to stop the drought. And the layup is up and in.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The drive by Russell. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That's his second personal foul. At the line.
The free throw drops for Gordon. Damari Carroll's checked in for Chicago.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Milwaukee trails by 14. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. That's good. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Davis has gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Russell, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his third personal foul.
And the first one drops.
D'Angelo Russell. Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Exum with it. He dishes it to Davis. Goes up the baseline and off the front iron, and in it goes. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Cannon kicks to Carroll. Cannon dishes to Gordon. Pass to Russell. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Cannon. Beyond the arc. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 12. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Exum. Drummond a screen. And Davis, here we go. And the shot falls short this time.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
At the line for 2.
Gordon hits both of them. Milwaukee trails by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Chicago.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
It's a long season, and you always need role players to step up and help out, and that was the case here. Everything was working for Dunleavy. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Cannon, the pass to Gordon. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's Russell. Gordon with the screen for Russell. Left side, Gordon. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Milwaukee's ball. A 12-point game. Here's Exum. Now here's McLemore outside. And that one's good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
So it's Chicago now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Russell. Can't connect from short range. And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Greg went deep for that one.
He did. I'm hungry now. The free throw drops for Gordon. We got 22 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Exum. Good. And now they trail by just 4. Here's Russell. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope point with the clock stopped.
D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 6. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Stolen by Exum. Can't connect. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is